this is an interesting picture. It is the A room at Studio 4 when they were on Fayette Street in Conshohocken. And this was up on the second floor. And you can see the big Neve console. And then they had the huge Westlake speakers, but they also had the small Westlake speakers there. And the other interesting tidbit, if you look at this picture on the left side, you see a tube monitor, and that was the Pro Tools system. And I think Mikey Bones was in this picture. You can't see him there, but he was running the Pro Tools system there. And that was, I took this picture, must have been in the 90s when I was taking the DigiDesign rep around. And I remember Phil Nuccolo was at the studio, and he's always friendly, him and his brother Joe. And Phil came out and he says, "Hey George, you want to hear a new John Lennon song?" I go, "What do you mean?" He says, "I'm mixing a new John Lennon song. Come here, I'll show you." And he took me in the other room and he played me this John Lennon song he was mixing. And I go, "Where did you get this from?" And he said Yoko Ono had hired him to take this John Lennon song and do a mix of it. I don't remember the song. I don't know what name it was, but he was working on that. But the interesting thing is just looking at this picture and seeing what goes on in a real studio doing real production. And they're not as clean and fancy, but they get the work done and get an incredible product done. But this, like I said, second floor of this building, eventually it all got taken out, and they moved everything was in the basement, which was still really nice. That console and the SSL, and they were doing a lot of work down there, so it's still in existence. So there you go.